What is going on, Eagles Nation? Happy Tuesday. Welcome to today's episode of Weekly Chirp. Stephen Hellmann here alongside Tom Aresco. Same song, same dance. I think we're just ready for the draft, to be honest with you at this point. I'm sick of the mocks. I'm sick of everything.
Yeah.
You know,
I'm just laughing.
You know where we stand.
Yeah, I was just laughing because right before we started it, he came right in. I was like, all right, we're talking draft, right? And he just was like, I'm so sick of it. And I was laughing right when he came on, so.
But Trey Burton yesterday. That was great. I loved it. Phillies won the home opener yesterday. Loved that too. Actually, we're just gonna talk about baseball now. So it's gonna be the weekly pitch and payoff pitch. No. But seriously, we're getting to the draft, and they've been addressing. Getting weapons for Wentz, and that's the thing. And I think that's got to be.
We're defense. They're just going to get good players. So
the coaches are going to coach, and the players are going to play, and that's just how it's going to go.
That's how football goes.
And this we're really breaking it down in this video.
Getting guys
getting real in depth here.
Yeah, getting guys to help Jim Schwartz on the defensive side of the ball, or Doug Peterson on the offensive side of the ball. Throughout this draft, I think getting guys that will help both of those coaches succeed is a big thing. And overall, that's a very general thing to say. But again, we're trying to keep it light and just be sensible about it. You want to get guys throughout this draft that help Dave Phipp on special teams, maybe later in the draft. And then middle of the draft to the early in the draft, you get guys that can help your coaches win games and make their schemes look good. So get good fits, get good players, and we're all just counting down the days and the weeks now. It's April, so it's the end of this month, and we're gonna be waiting like hound dogs for that draft in Philly. It's gonna be a lot of fun. So the pictures are already coming out of what it's gonna look like. Have you seen that yet?
Yeah, it looks awesome. Of course, we're here.
Yeah.
That's just how it goes.
But the Eagles come out here twice, and some people that live in Philly, the tickets are so expensive, and whatever the case may be, people don't get to go out to games, even that live in Philly, and we get 2 away games that we're going to go to because we live by the stadium. The tickets probably will be pretty pricey, but that's an NFL game, and we're probably going to make the trip to both games. So it's an alright trade-off. Miss the draft. I honestly, it's gonna be nice watching it at home, just chilling. I'm going nuts. And if I was there, I probably might get kicked out. I might get kicked out if
we drafted the wrong guy. You'd probably go up there and tackle him and say you want a different one.
Yeah, I'd be like the guy with shoulder pads
that
booed McNabb. Yeah. I would go up and just take the card out of Goodell's hand and be like, nah. He's going to get booed really bad in Philly, by the way. That's a Vegas bet, whether or not he gets booed. He's going to get ripped.
Yeah.
Just cause. It wouldn't even matter if he was good, he'd probably get booed. They just want to, rip on somebody. And it's he's even. He's easy.
Yeah, he's an easy target.
He's the no fun commissioner. So.
No, he's really not. But before we wrap up here, guys, I think the big key that's been emphasized, with what Howie's been preaching, Laurie and Peterson, is they're going to build around Wentz, and they want Wentz to do well. So, they squandered away a few games last year with this piss poor offense, and they went 7-9. So if they can turn some of those, losses into wins and stuff, and
those one possession games that we didn't have the playmaker to make that one play that you needed, saw it in a couple games that it hurt you.
Yeah, and I think that they would, even if, the defense gives up more points or something this year, but if Wentz does well, that's just big for the franchise moving forward with this thing in the long term. Because, realistically, we're not going to win the Super Bowl next year, but, we could get into the playoffs, a wild card spot. You never know with the division, but, it's all about just getting better, and, Wentz is your guy, and he's going to be here for 12 years, maybe longer. That's just kind of hope. That's just what you want to hope. So you want
everything in your power
to make him good.
Exactly.
And he is good. You just need to get him some players, and that's what they're going to try and do. So that's the most important thing right now is getting him help, getting him what he needs, making him look good. And the defense will come. It's on its way.
Yeah, the defense has some bright spots as well. And that's part of building a team. But this idea that we need to rush to build either side of the ball or a specific side of the ball. Is kind of, I think
Well, the
that you need
receivers
to- you
was
need to
such
let it come. Yeah,
such a
exactly.
huge need that it had to be addressed.
And now corner is a need, but that doesn't mean look, there's going to be time to address everything. I think receiver was the most immediate need because of Carson Wentz.
Yeah.
Now, I think that cornerback needs to be developed, and this position's in an overhaul right now, a complete overhaul. So I think that they're going to just.
Yeah.
I don't think that means that they're married to taking one in the first round. I think that it's in an overhaul, so that means over the next few years they'll look at the best options to improve their secondary, and if that means getting a corner in the first round this year, then they'll do it. But if they think they can get value later down the road, they might do that. So it's about getting those impact players and really just and most for the most part making sure Carson Wentz is
good to go.
That's been our we said we weren't going to really talk about the draft or the off season, but
We didn't.
we
just didn't talk about any players.
No, that's true. We generalize
about
some
we
positions.
generalize.
They want.
But the prospects to break down.
That's what our logic
I can't
is.
stand it anymore. Can't.
I just want to see the draft, see who they take, and we're both really excited about it, and it's going to be everyone Eagles fans are, and thanks Sam Bradford for that first round pick. Thank you Minnesota.
I thank
Vikings.
Sam Bradford every day because he's he's one of my favorite players.
Yeah, and he got us a
Still
first
is.
round pick after 14 when people wanted him to walk.
And he completed 71.5% of his passes last year, NFL record.
And we'll leave it on that.
And we'll leave it on that.
Sam Bradford is still the man.
Sam Bradford's still the man, getting first round picks. All right, guys. See you around. See for Bird Buzz. Get those questions ready.